Okay, good morning. Today's March 31st. First, the good news. On Thursday will be your test, not Wednesday, because I want to make sure that we go through the study guide and understand that. So don't worry about taking the test on Wednesday. We're going to take it Thursday. And another piece of good news, Principal Felino has talked about how Friday should be catch-up day for all you guys. And so I'm not going to assign any homework on Friday or any work. The thing I'll do is Thursday night, I'll tell you guys that you just have to do 30 minutes of iReady by Monday, and that will be my only work on Thursday. So you won't get a post from me on Friday. Friday's your day off for math. Of course, you could do your iReady that day. You could do it Saturday. You could do it Sunday. You just have to get it done by Monday. And I'm going to change it to 30 minutes of iReady so you have enough time to do all your other assignments. So that's a little bit of good news. Okay, so let's take a look at this review. Let's start with kind of going through the answers and seeing that you understand everything. So let's just go problem by problem and take a look at it. Okay, the first one is pretty easy. You're just looking for mean and median, and all you do is line these guys up in order. You could use a calculator on this test. You line them up in a nice order, and then you figure out the mean and the median. So if you don't remember those two, I would suggest you highly study mean and median. Ooh, look, that looks like a car, doesn't it? The next one is the one that I got confused on before, and so I was set straight. So I'm gonna actually do this one for you guys because it's a little bit I could see how it gets confusing. So let's take a look at this. And first of all, I don't need this 120. I'm gonna have 10 20s. So that's gonna take me a while. So let me get my stylus out. Okay, here we go. And I have to write 20 10 times here. 10 times, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my Lord, that took forever. Okay, I have to write 40 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of data here. I have to write 60 2 times. 1, 2, 80 1 time, 100 2 times, and then I have to figure out the median and the mean. Well, let's start with the easy one, right? Let's just start by crossing out. This is fun if you sing a little song with it, right? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, here we go. We have 2 of them, right? So our median is what? 20 plus 40 equals 60, and then we divide 60 by 2 and we get 30. Okay, very good. Now to find the mean, remember you're going to add all this data up and divide it by, well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and divided by 20, and you should get 40. So that one wasn't too bad. Okay, I know that you want me to try this one because it has interquartile ranges. So let's do that one. Okay, so let's start. Remember we talked about quartile 1 and quartile 3. And all that means is what we did in IXL, which is the lower quartile and then the upper quartile. And then we'll talk about IQR. So let's start with that. I'm going to split my data. Okay, I wrote out my data for you so you could see how we would do this. First of all, we number it. Now we're going to look at the lower quartile, the upper quartile, and the IQR. So the first thing I have to figure out is where's my middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? So 15 is my middle. I know I have to have 7 on one side and 7 on the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to split it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I didn't split it exactly right. Let me do that again. Okay, I got it now. So I'm going to split that right down the middle. And so now I need to find what is in the middle of quartile 1. So if I have 3 on this side and 3 on this side, the middle is 9, and that matches. Now my upper quartile, if I have 3 on this side and 3 on this side, 21 matches. So that is my quartile 1 and quartile 3. Now, I'm not going to look at IQR for tomorrow or for Thursday's test. You just have to be able to do quartile 1 and quartile 3. So I think that helps you out. Sorry it's so messy. I thought I'd get it easier that way, but it just got messy. So remember, you do not have to worry about this IQR. Okay, let's move. Okay, we really didn't work much with this section, so I'm not going to have you guys worry about that one. Okay, I'm sorry, I should have told you yesterday not to do it. So let's move on. Okay, so when you look at the overall shape spread in each graph, it just really, we didn't really cover this as much, but it's really just talking about the spread of the data, and you can see the data is spread out, and then there's 2 centers. Here you can see how the data is symmetrical and where the center falls. Again, this is a nice, and I might have one simple question on this one, but really this is not what I'm looking for on the test. What you're really going to see is your box plot, and this is a nice example of a box plot. And you could check your answers, and you could take a look and see for sure your graphs here too, which your box plot. Again, I realize that we didn't cover percent, so this is another one that won't be on the test. But for sure, we're looking and seeing these questions and then question number 8. So take a look at those answers, and if you're stuck, please come to chat today and tomorrow. Again, test is on Thursday, so good news for you guys. Come to chat and we'll talk about it. But those are the answers for today. I'll also post them on Google Classroom, and take a look and see how you did. Remember, tomorrow you have to finish this study guide, but you're only doing questions 10 through 13, okay? So don't feel like you have to do anything else. All right, have a great day, guys, and study, study, study.